Snowrunner kind, y'all. Like every other Monday. Yep. With Het X and his crew. Could be me, could be you. Don't forget the dog, his name is Sam. He wants to play and take your snacks. Cheese, please. The maps, oh right. Sometimes they're Mikey's, sometimes they're not. Still gonna have a good time. Still gonna explore a little something different. Who could ask for more? Still be flipping and chugging and fighting our way through the mud. Who put a rock there? Some evil map maker. Why are these hills so steep? Some evil map maker. It's like all they're doing is trolling us every step of the way. I guess it's just why we all like to play. I'm still gonna explore a little something different.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Snowrunner, ModMap Mondays. You'll notice it says in the thumbnail says Chile, the description says Snowspire Heights. However, we are in Belmont Glades. There seems to be, somehow I misplaced my original for the thumbnail so that I could just change the one every time. I don't know what happened with that. But then there seems to be a problem with mod.io. All of my maps that I had on there, with the exception of Belmont Glades, say mod is broken. And then it wouldn't let me start Belmont Glades. I had to unsubscribe and resubscribe to it. And when I went to resubscribe, every mod map in there said they were 999 megabytes, which is usually the sign that it doesn't work. So I think there's something going on with mod.io right now. But I was able to resubscribe to Belmont. So we are in Belmont. I need to get over here, get in and out of the garage so I can get Steve a code so he can get in here. Oh, let's take a look here. We have yeah, Steve is in chat and Bobby's in chat. Welcome in, welcome in. And I'm going to slide this guy over here into the garage. At least it's right there. Ah, truck storage is unavailable from the beginning. But the truck store is available, and you have $125,000 to spend. Repair is also unavailable. However, customize is there. All right, but now that we have officially discovered the garage, I will go ahead and park this guy up for a moment and go ahead and get the code so that I can get Steve in. Well, Steve doesn't need the code really, but if Ian or anybody else that may have this downloaded wanted to jump in, they would need that. So that means now that I've got the garage, I got to jump back to the main menu so I can start it in co-op. The joys. Okay. Back on the right screen here. Start co-op. Why is it in hard mode? I didn't... Ah. Alright. I gotta do this again, because we don't want hard mode, we want normal mode, so... 1 minute. I gotta delete that, jump back in. I don't know how that one happened. New game. Custom scenarios. Belmont. Why is that? We want to go here and go daylight only. I'm sorry, guys. This is just a little crazy. Crazy insane or insane crazy. You say shade, I say shady. Let's slide that all the way over here. The only thing we are changing, everything else is default, is day only. Except slot 2. Well, again, at least it's right there. That's weird that it started out right smack dab on it. See, that's how it got me on my PlayStation when I first got that, and it ended up on New Game Plus with me paying for fuel, is because it had randomly jumped and I didn't catch it. And by the time I caught it, I was like through the base game. Yeah, see, now everything's open. Okay, now let's go back to the main menu and start co-op. Oh, craziness. The chaos has begun and the stream ain't even started officially yet. Okay, co-op. Belmont Glades. Create game. Start co-op. See, we wouldn't be going through all of this if mod.io hadn't broken. Because I'm sure it's a mod.io thing, because there is no way in the world that every one of the mod maps that I had downloaded are broken, and that every one of the ones available to download are all 999 megabytes. That's usually a sign that there's a problem with the mod. Okay, I want that. Manage party. Let's copy the code. Paste the code. Send the code. Okay, and all right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're back. Oh, look, but on regular mode, you start with no cash instead of 125 grand. So we get a Plaid 450, a Plaid Buddy, and a Voron Grad. So, of course, I haven't driven up to those, but okay, well, he 76% fuel, 71% fuel. Well, that's 100 because it's been in and out of garage. So, you know what? Well, we are waiting for Steve to jump in. We may as well activate these. Swept to swamps. We've had a major flooding in the area in the last week. Glad you were here, by the way. Have heard good things about you and your operation. Our fuel service trailer got swept into the swamps. We don't have an off-road capable vehicle to get to it. Can you help? We have monies. So we will help with that one. And pass him through the garage. And back to here. Show task. Garage parts order. Time to replenish the supplies for the garage. That's always a good thing. So now we have trailer store. Another task over here. Nope, that's cargo management. So that is unloading area. Probably for the garage parts replenishment. Alright, we'll get this inside. None of these are going to do any good at all in the condition they're in. Okay, and we need... This guy's got to go back inside. And there's a task over here, but that might be the drop-off for the trailer, because I don't recall seeing that before. Yes, I'm betting that is the trailer drop-off. Alright, well, they can sit there for now. We're going to go to truck storage. We got to do some scouting. With no money and no parts. Oh. Go with an Apache, but we need to get some money. Let's go highway. Alright, that gets us a little bit of money. Hello, Dust Bunny. Just cruising through, left a like, and we'll have it running in the background. Well, thank you very much. Now that we got a little bit of money, we can go in here. And tires. We'll go with the tires that are on there. Autonomous winch. Because it'd be silly not to. Snorkel. Frame add-ons. We'll go with the light trailer hitch. That is free. Expanded trunk with parts. And the roof rack. And over here. Well, we don't really want to mess with any of that, but maybe front bumper. We'll go with the Hunter. What about back bumper? Mud flaps. Toe loops. Double pipe. Oh, see, And we'll just leave that stock so that we have our trailer hitch. Okay, time for some scouting. Let's take a look at the map and see what we got. Well, we may as well take the road that's straight ahead of us. At least we got lots of fuel. Ugh. Hey, just be warned, there's a wicked hop there, and the road slants off to the right afterwards. Now, let's go check this out before we cross the bridge. Kind of like the little gravel driveway here. I'm sure it's supposed to be gravel anyhow. It looks more like a tile, but Mikey will be shocked when if he jumps in tonight to see what map is on the screen. Again, it was supposed to be Snowspire Highlands. I keep calling it Heights. Is it Highlands? Snowspire something or other. Highlands. But I keep calling it Snowspire Heights. So. Oh, well, we'll go get that in a minute. I wanna cruise around. You never know. Mikey did learn from Remo. He could have decided to get sneaky and hide something along behind here. There's nothing behind that direction. Awful lot of big wide open area though. And Mikey did forewarn me, this map is a little out of character for him. As you can see, the actual roads and everything. He's usually just got 2 tracks. Let's see what we have here. Industrial boiler. That's it. Just an industrial boiler. Trailer might be for a task because it didn't give us anything. It's quite the bridge. I like it. I like the work you put into it. Yeah, really the only thing that I see that I'm not excited about is this gravel road that looks more like the carpeting you would find in an industrial office building. And y'all will notice a distinct lack of watchtowers. Mikey's not a watchtower guy. He's a drive around and explore the map kind of guy. Oh, what do we have here? Looks to me like a twin steer. Also affectionately referred to as a tip steer. And it's normal conditions. Well, it looks like he came careening down the road here and lost it. I wonder if somebody stole it. Basement renovations. Hi there. Saw a post online about you looking for work, so I have this one for you. Above ground is a mess, and below is even worse. My father passed away a few months ago, and we inherited the house. I'd like to make it a much more comfortable space, so we'll need a few things. I have cash for you. And lots of experience. Oh, see? $6 per liter. The salmon's not spilled, that he is still outside. I think he will be okay for a couple more minutes. Okay, so this is service hub, so we can drive through there, get our truck repaired. Oh, that trailer's ours. Look at that. I repaired the truck. I damaged the truck. Oddly enough, I damaged the truck on a repair trailer that I cannot connect to. Alright, let's take a gander here. So we got another road that runs along back this way. Paved road. Furthest southern end. Does anybody happen to notice? Mikey told me about this. Name of the fuel stop. Name of the repair shop. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you very much. Appreciated. A little shout out there. Alright, I'm going to go let Sam in real quick, and I will be right back. So give me 30 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Give me a minute. I expected a text from a guy. No. Okay, well, the guy I'm expecting a text from has not responded. We got a Father's Day cookout at church next week, and the guy that's doing the grilling needs a way to get his grill there. So I was going to go ahead and bring my trailer to work and go over and pick it up afterwards, but he has not responded. I don't know exactly who he is. I believe he goes to second service and I go to first. So I sent him a text message to see if he would want to do it tomorrow, because he wanted to get it done during the week, and still no response. And I've got to let the gal in charge of the hospitality team know when we're bringing it, so that she can meet us there to unlock the church so we can get the grill inside. Yeah, there's the edge of the map. Nice little pond. Nothing stuck in it. We could come over here, have a picnic, do some fishing. Kids can go climb up on the rocks right there, fall down, break an arm, you know. No big deal. Nothing you wouldn't expect kids to do. I'm sorry, again, this is Mikey, so I already know that you gotta kind of drive around him. You don't know where he's gonna put them. See, like a house all the way back here. Don't appear to be anything going on at this house. I don't see any yellow boxes. That's a quaint spot for a house. Right next to the fishing pond? Except, see that right there? This is the problem. You see them two birch trees? And the maple? Too close to the house. They gotta go. The pine is alright as long as it's kept short, but once that pine is allowed to get tall, they can get tippy and then it can fall on the house. But yeah, the maples and the birches gotta get away from the house. Oh, see what I mean? You never know what kind of cruelties Mikey has in store for you. Because you see that trailer, you can almost guarantee that trailer's got to go somewhere. Mikey, how are you going to go and do that, man? See, I've got to completely redo the thumbnail. For some reason, Microsoft Copilot, which is what I use for doing my thumbnails, won't do a 16:9 thumbnail anymore. It will only give me a square thumbnail. I'm going to see if you can drive all the way across this puddle here. Is it solid enough to drive on? Oh yeah, okay, so we can drive across that. What's that, a crane over there? And where are we at on the map? Alright, but we got another house up the hill here. Road's back directly ahead of us. Now, I don't know if this is the map he was doing it on or if it's his next one, but he had said something about doing a couple places for Steve, too. Kind of bummed, because I was really looking forward to doing some more work in Snowspire Highlands tonight. Deck work, show task. Howdy, driver. Heard you were looking for work, and I have a gig for you. Fairly simple one. Just building a deck. Alright. I'm a driver, but, you know, I suppose I can swing a hammer if the pay's right. So far, though, this is not your typical Mikey map. Why do I say that? Because we're not having to fight every inch of the way. Aha. Is that a T-880? That'll make up for the one that I sold so that I could upgrade my Scout. Nice ride? Thank you, Zeno. Thank you. Gotta go old school once in a while. Sam's got a case of the zoomies up and down the hallway again. Dog is so flippin' fast. This is the cargo management where, dude, you're building a deck, and not even that big of a deck, because of where it's at. You don't need all that. All right. The looks of things, I'd say we are all the way, yeah, up against the other corner. Oh, 990. So I was wrong on my guess as to what kind of Kenworth it was. And a Scout flatbed. However, the Scout flatbed did not seem to show up on the thing. But we do get it. Can we get it? Is it ours? Or it just didn't? Yeah, it's ours. Oh, look at that. I mean, looks like it's got some decent tires on it. Basic gearbox, so that doesn't bode well. Okay. Where are we going? Power antenna up that way. Oh, where's that one? Oh, that's where the industrial boiler is. See? Cosmos Service is in the dark. Okay. No contracts. All right. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. I just seen something. It looked like another vehicle. I don't know where I was just looking at though. So where was it? I was over by that edge of the map. Almost looks like a Rizvani. And what do we got here? A Yar. And that truck's kind of hard to tell. I gotta guess P16 based off of the back here. Okay. Let's drive up around the tower here and see what we got from there. How tall? I mean, the map's pretty tall. Okay. Anyhow, again, we'll see if we can't get this way and find our way up around by the tower there and see if there's anything up there. Come on. Turn. Get out of the wheel ruts. That fuel tank sticking down. Just wanting to grab that thing. Something fierce. Windmills, another one of those. Way too many trees across the roads. Now that's kind of the Mikey thing, though. Make you think you got a good path, and then bam, littered with trees that don't despawn. Hungry Ranger, our friendly forest ranger, Forest Beast Steve, has been busy testing soil and clearing brush around the trees, and hadn't had time to grab provisions in a while. Can you help out? I kind of know the guy. I'm not so sure I want to help him, but I guess he does help me quite a bit, so we'll give him a hand. We're going to have to throw some fuel in the tank here shortly. Actually, we've gone quite a ways from the fuel station all the way here. And I used up 2/3 of the tank. Wonder what that went to. Edge of the map up there again. Is this where we're dropping off? Oh. Yeah, this is where we're dropping off. Consumables and taters. I hope we don't gotta farm the taters. So he gets to sleep over there right next to... Why is it that the cabin is smaller than the bathroom? I get the office being a little bit bigger, but come on. The cabin? Oh. Alright, well. We'll head this way. Ow! That was uncalled for. All I'm doing is coasting downhill. All abusive to my truck and everything. Alright, well, my marker's downhill. The road goes uphill, so... Right turn, Clyde. Oof. Oof. Dodged a bullet there. We got flying parts. Log piles everywhere. Now, is this logs or is this planks? Oh, it's a drop off. We ain't picking nothing up there. Road goes off up to the right. Anything behind the house over here? No. Funny place for a water wheel. Not anywhere near the water. Maybe this region used to have water running through it. That's why it's so wet right over there. And then something happened that dried it up. Got the windmills up here. And they all appear to be intact, so it don't look like we're building any of them. Alright, let's refuel here. We're down to 3 liters. Let's go from the roof rack first. Okay. The road going back this way. Alright. Well, we are going to keep going this way. We got the edges of the map skirted if we keep going around this way. Oh, it's pretty thick right there. Still doable. Ow. Road to the left. We'll dip into the field over here, just in case. Yeah, we're still hugging the edge of the map. Ah, off-road scout trailer. No reward for it. That's an orange truck, so it's probably not going to be anything that we get. Nope. Not ours. So again, if the guy gets a hold of me and I end up having to go move that, tomorrow's stream will most likely be late, possibly end up not happening. How far? It still goes quite a ways north. I don't necessarily know that we can get any further north, not off this road. Which isn't really a road. Guess I should take the parking brake off. I'll move a little better. It's been a while since I've had to sit here and talk to myself. Not really, that's more of a daily thing. But I mean in-game. Ooh, I don't know if that's too steep or not. All right, chat. Go for it or don't go for it. I'll let you decide. Don't everybody speak at once, though. Send it. Send it is. So far you're liking this map? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It seems to be pretty good. Where did it put that window for that? I just told it to open the studio mode and it buried the window on me. So now I don't know where it's at. Haha. A good map. Changed since you play tested it from Mikey. Okay, there we go. Now we can close that one. Drag that one over here. And do the live chat. Make sure my chat is staying correct. All right, down we go. All right. I gotta say, I'm kind of disappointed. I expected a lot more steepness to that than what there was. Don't look like we're getting in over here. Kind of back end butts up to the mountain. Maybe get around this tree. Another tree right there that you can't just knock over, but I think the buffer's pointing the wrong way. Okay. Now what all have we got in here? Another truck that's not ours, but a trailer that is. And another truck that's not ours. Man, everybody around this place drives orange Chevys, huh? Now, can we go in? No, we cannot. That would have been cool. I don't know if that's an asset that they... Well, there's the one map, I can't remember which one it is, where they have the inside warehouse. So I know that there are buildings you can go inside of. That's where we came in at. Oh, what's that over there? That looks like one that'll be ours. Oh, look. Twinsies. Ah, not beat up. A little over half a tank of fuel. All right. We'll keep coming around this way because we got apparently, well, that's where we came in at. Why is okay? Well, we'll head around there and clear that up. Anywho. Oh, see, there's a box. What kind of stuff do we have here? Cellulose. We have cellulose. All right. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I like the fact that he did put some good off-road areas in, and at the same time, you got some other areas that you could actually get away with probably driving some highway trucks on. Now, can you take the highway truck all the way, say, from the garage here? Don't know yet. We were still headed north. So, north it is. North into nothingness. All right. So what do we got? Got through here. Now, some areas you just don't send it. And I would dare say that's one of them. Oh yeah. She's a steepin'. So it looks like we need to kind of head across this way. There's probably going to be something by this house down here. Through the clearing. That's still kind of steep there. Either steep uphill or steep downhill. Say we go low range and head down the hill. Yep, I think I'm going to need to find a different program for creating thumbnails. Considering the Microsoft Copilot will no longer do the ones that I want it to do. It keeps telling me that it's giving me 16 by 9 format. It'll say that's what it is, but then when you download the image and click on it, it's 1024 by 1024. That is definitely not giving you 16 by 9. Oh, hey Fred. Wait a minute. Hold on. That might not be Fred. Hey, that's Mikey. I didn't know Mikey sold pumpkins. Mikey, I can't get on your driveway, man. We gotta fix this. Maybe if I approach it straight on. Go straight at it. That gets us up there. All right, Mikey. Bring on the brews. What do you mean you ain't got any? I'm out, man. Push your boat around. Hey, I wonder if I can push that boat into the water if it'll float. Sorry, gotta try it. You gotta try these things. It doesn't appear to have a bottom though, so probably not. Yeah, I think we're going to keep coming this direction so that we can get back and finish finding the edge of the map. Ooh, ow. Oh, and then it slowed me down in the gook. We got a lighthouse over there. cabin up here. Well, it's all boarded up. Odd, the windows are boarded up. The flowers look well kept after. Alright, now where are we at? We are pretty much at the top edge. Gotta come back here and then we'll jump on the highway up here, and might be something up in this corner. Man, we got a rock or something under me. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Ha ha! Not that one. That one. Way to go, guys. Just let me run out of fuel in the middle of nowhere. I see how y'all are. Oh, see? A little rise up there. A little scenic overlook, so to speak. That's definitely the kind of place Mikey would put something and make you have to drive up a hill like this. Uh-huh. Trailer. A 6 slot with parts. Doesn't look like anything else is going to be over that way. We'll drive far enough over to clear the map, but again, I don't believe anything's going to be there. All right. I guess I can drag the trailer off the hill. It's definitely not going to be very useful up here. Not that I use a lot of scout trailers. Commerce Doherty, hello there. No trailer discovered. Well, there's another way out. Lots of lumber inside. Lots of logs outside. At least they're somewhat neatly stacked. We have long planks over here. And we've got another way out over here. Okay, let's see now. So we have edged the map pretty good so far. Still got a ways to go this way, so we didn't quite get all the way to the southwest corner. We got the southeast corner and the northeast corner. Yeah, man. So we'll head back out this one and run along the northern edge. So, if anybody has any ideas for emojis they would like to see, go ahead and send them to me on Discord. And I will get with Just Kristen and see if she can make them up. Nice SUV. She's an oldie, but she's a goodie. She's front wheel drive though, unless you got it in all wheel. Oh, I think we want to go up this top peak here. I'm pretty sure I've seen a building up there. Looks like a building to me. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. We are definitely buzzing the northern edge. Oh, well, this would be our only way in here. Through the wooden portion of the fence. That one part just doesn't want to finish falling down, does it? They can be dangerous when you drive over them. Picking cable out there. This is another sawmill. This one we get wooden planks from. Okay. What else we got up here at the sawmill? Anything. See, there's more of that carpeting. Tell me that doesn't look like some carpeting you would see in an industrial office building. You know, the kind that comes in the squares and you can peel the squares up. Now you get down here, it looks like gravel. But I think it's because the pattern's not that randomized. That's why it looks that way. Okay. Logo. Look like anything behind the house? No. Building down below. Let's keep that correct. So we are nowhere near getting to the western edge. Oh, well, I can kind of cheat. Come down here. We're not even halfway. Or Lego. Lego my ego. Ooh, I knew that was coming. I could just feel it. Camera swung around too quick, so I couldn't see to actually know what my maneuvering was going to be. Slammed right into it. Package sand, cement, vehicle spare parts. These are all unlimited. One lonely warehouse operator. Still have not found medium planks. Found wooden, found long, no mediums yet. That looks like a route up the hill right there for something. Yep, so when I get all done, I gotta change my thumbnail, change the description. So it says, it's got the logo, but there's no box. In fact, you can't even get any closer than that. It just kicked me to the side. There we go. So no box, but we got cargo management pops up. Metal rolls, solar panels, oversized cargo, and metal rolls. Okay. Let's go check over here. We are still not anywhere near. Yeah, see that little route that I was looking at up here? Brings down to the rocks. Up over to there. Not really looking very practical though. Task. Translation, me loco. Our service rider, Thomas, Mr. Doherty, is really good at taking care of our shop. Driving, not so much. His English is not the best. He got lost on the way to the factory with our service trailer. He said something like, "Do re mi loco" or something. The GPS tracker shows where it really is. Can you grab it? We got the pesos for you. Ah, sure. Nothing this way. We're just edging it to clear it. Oh, well, looky there. That's probably the drop-off because I didn't see that before. That'll be the drop-off for the trailer. Yep. Down to 19 liters again. I'm going to have to fix the engine because we are burning the fuel like you wouldn't believe right now. Alright, late night and tipsy. Our driver was driving late at night with only one headlight and somehow ended up getting stuck in the swamps. His truck was recovered and now we need the tanker trailer towed to the garage, if you can. If I can. Do they not know who they're talking to? I mean, look at that. That's professionalism at its finest. I really want to go up this way, though. So, again, map clearing. Clearing the map, you clear the map. No earth rummer on this mission. Alright, looks like nothing here but a giant hill. Oof. A giant off-camber hill. Alright. Yeah, alright. We gotta do a little repair here. Bring our fuel mileage back to where it should be, you know? The real Men of Steel. Hello there. Oof. Sure, I just fixed that. Why wouldn't I go ahead and slam into a tree? Just wouldn't be right otherwise. Yeah, I might have been able to come up over the top of that and come back down on this side. Aramatsu Forester. Ours? Ours. Alright. Logging order 1. First logging order came in. Few sizes were ordered. Good money if you're interested. Ooh, 74 grand. That is good money. You've got my attention. He thinks we're in a box canyon. Beautiful job he did, though. Again, you've got the rugged off-road terrain. You've got a highway system. And again, I don't know if you can drive that highway system all the way from one area to another without interruption. But we'll find that out later when we actually drive the highway. How's the map looking? Okay, we are pretty much at the western edge. And starting to head south. fish. He used a lot of those non-despawning trees. Just to make it a little bit more of a challenge to get through. Now, is this the area where I was thinking I seen the P-16? Or no? We got another task, got a trailer up there. Yeah, I know, I'm craning my neck again like it's gonna help me see anything better. Getting the rig back. Oh, I know where that is. Our oil field operations have ended where the oil rig is, and it needs to be delivered back to the refinery. And this, oil, maybe fuel, fuel, oil. Don't look like there's anything in there other than the jack pumps. No credit for finding it. Just the knowledge that it's there. And for those that don't know, this map is made by our own Mikey 1701, Mike EZ 1701E. Alright, we did not get a, it is ours, and he's kind of knackered. Get out of the water on his own? Yeah. There is a little more knackered. Blew a tire. Alright, that's alright. So we do still have a bit more up here. So we'll get to the road, we'll hang a right and get up there and get that cleared. So he's given us a fair number of trucks. Again though, you start out with no money, so. Capacity to the motel. Our motel has been very busy in recent times and we need to upgrade the storage areas and renovate the rooms. Number of supplies needed, as you'd imagine. You and your crew can stay on the property while the materials are being delivered. Thanks. Woof! Look at that. $98,000? Just shy of $99,000. Holtland Motel. Be a little concerned about the gigantic bags of sand just laying there. Some walls. Prefabs. Oh, look at this. Nice, nice. This is what I like. I like finding these trailers. Refuel. Fuel carrier trailer. It's not the fullest, but... there we go. We are topped up and ready to rock again. Now there's a task back here we got to activate. So we've almost got the perimeter mapped. I say we because y'all are along with me for the ride. And I'm being tapped on the shoulder. Ooh, yeah, they need service spare parts, bricks, concrete blocks, metal beams, wooden planks, medium planks, which we have not found yet, long planks, oversized cargo. Yep, definitely need a few things. Alright, let me get out of the mud and go let Sam out. And then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Nope. Another political spam message. It's nice how the politicians can totally ignore the computer dialing laws. Okay. So you want to come down here. There's stuff down this way, but how we get to it might only be gotten to from below. Alright. Looks like either way we gotta cross the bridge first. Some nice flowers. I wouldn't plant bushes next to a building, but that's just me. Root structures, foundations, don't play well together. I still have some bushes here by the house to rip out. See, this is why you always watch where you're going, not what you're passing. I was actually going to come over here and take a gander. No, we are not driving straight down that. Just not happening that way. right. So there's a road off that direction. Considering we want to get the west side done. Right turn, Clyde. And then we're going to hook another right because there is stuff down there to be investigated. We just got to figure out how we're getting down to it. And there's satellite dishes up here that need investigation. Looks like we'll be going down right over there, it looks like. Oof. Nakpa. Is that Cleon? We have a bridge down below. So there is a road coming in from that direction. But I think if we come down and we get back over here, I think we can get down. Of course. Just gotta watch out for the big rocks and the trees that don't break. 'Cause you know you're gonna run into them when you're using low range. Like I said, we can get down there. Piece of cake. So we have fishing trailers. Odd spot for a fishing trailer. Harold Simpkins. Flow state for 200 joules. Well, thank you, Harold. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated, my friend. They need to put send it. Maybe I can get Just Kristen, did you do a emoji for that one? Okay, we're going here, here, and then around. And then we will come back this way. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Again, guys, if you've got any ideas for potential emojis, feel free to post it on my Discord. You can either message me direct or post it in the general chat, and I will see it. I am looking for ideas because I have no clue what kind of emojis to put out there. And you guys are the ones that would be using them. Alright, well, I don't see any tasks over here. Nice little Boy Scout Lodge, maybe? Barracks on that side, the main lodge over here. New trailer discovered. Where? I see a cabin. Oh, it's a cabin on sleds though. Now I remark where I came up at. And I did not finish driving around that. So we will finish circling up over here before we continue on. Yeehaw. Oof. That could have been bad. We're gonna take a ride. No point in riding this fish if we don't have to. Okay, well, guess there really wasn't much over here, so we didn't miss anything by not fully circling it. Well, there's another task. Another trailer. Looks like an 8 slot. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. Chemically dependent. We're getting low on essential chemicals needed for production. Full trailer's worth. It's hazmat, so it pays a premium as soon as your company can get it to us. Be safe out there. 16 grand as a premium? Not compared to some of the jobs you've offered. What are they considering a full trailer's worth? A 5 slot or that 8 slot over there? Okay, this will be the drop off then. Four of them. Okay, so they only want 4. We can do 4. Anything behind the building? Does not look like it. Picnic table. No cars for us. Super heavy semi-trailer. All right, let's take a gander. I'll get to here. I know, perfectly good bridge, and I'm looking at taking a swamp. Oof. Thought I was going to roll it there for a second. So you notice how Mikey did that. He starts you out with 3 fairly decent trucks, but they are trucks with nothing on them, no money, and no scouts. The only reason I'm in a scout is because I had a DLC scout. So if you do not have the DLCs, you are going to be scouting this map in a truck with no add-ons and drinking the fuel. Oh, a house for sale out here. I don't know if I'd want to buy it though. I mean, kind of hard to get to. Water floods, you know. I don't know that insurance would cover any of the flood damage because of the location. Not to mention the snow. Yeah, I mean, of course, fish. I mean, you got the fish. That was a big one too. Look at the size of that dude. I bet I could eat for 3 or 4 days off of those guys. Good price though. Better be for a location. I mean, location says a lot. Okay, well, I would say we pretty well scouted the perimeter anyhow. There is another road that looks like it comes up this way, so we will get up to here and then cut back. Go see where this goes. Might even be able to get to it through right there, but we'll go to where we know it's at. And the way Mikey laid this one out, you don't feel like you have to have modded trucks in order to do it. You do get that feeling that you can accomplish this in vanilla trucks. I mean, if he's got one of these trees going across the road, you know there's a legit reason for coming back here. House back here. Now you might have to get some gravel hauled in for this place. A little soil and gravel. It looks like they could use some new solar panels. Yeah, I'm about out of fuel. Ah, he's a charcoal man. Good man, good man. I can't grill for stuffings with charcoal, but I do like the taste of it better from charcoal. Alright, how's our map looking now? And you might possibly could, if you're a good driver and don't mind the off-camber, get all the way through that too. Possibly. Okay, well, say we get up to here and We'll come over here first and collect these 2 trucks. Let's see what we got around that way. Almost be willing to try driving the tip steer on some of these roads. Almost. But in reality, it's probably going to get driven just about far enough to get it parked back at the garage and call it good. Insulting the old place. Hi, stranger. Fun to meet you here. Could you do me a solid? We had a harsh winter, and it certainly has been getting cold and drafty in the old house. We ordered cellulose for the insulation and a cargo container with new windows. Can you get them for us? Yeah, we'll get them for you. Uh-oh. What have we got here? He said a fully non-functional bridge. That'd be a good spot for Ranger's bridge layer. That looks like a definite no-go, so it looks like we're heading down the hill. Hey, why not? What's the worst that can happen, right? Well, I hope it's got a task to repair that bridge that I just haven't found yet, because I see that bridge being an essential part of getting around. No, not into the building. I was hoping really to go between the building and the tree, but... There we go. Hit another one. Why not? Poor little Apache. Getting all beat up. That's all right. We can fix up the truck, top our fuel back up, repair supplies restocked, truck's fully repaired. And for those of you that weren't here earlier when I was looking at the map here, check out the names. Het's One Stop and Het's Quick Repairs. And then this Hungry Ranger task is honorary to our good buddy Steve. Forest B Steve. He's our friendly neighborhood ranger. Mr. Ranger ain't gonna like this. But also with the fact that fuel costs only $6 a liter, but it's still $6 a liter. See, this is the route that the drunkard that was driving the tip steer took before he came in here and crashed into it and knocked everything over. Let's see if we can get in here and get this guy back on his wheels. Need to change our angle here. Probably won't stay up on his wheels because of that rock, even if I can get him up. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Not with this little thing. Really? No, you driving off of stuff. You've been good all the way to this point. You just continue to be good. Okay, yeah, we have a P16 and a cursed P16 trailer. Don't use them until they get fixed. And a beat up burlap. Yep, both ours. Yeah, the burlap is pretty well destroyed. We've got plenty of repair parts. Well, not plenty, but it has repair parts. Oh, it's got a full tank of fuel. Nice. Okay, let's go over here. Yeah, it's definitely a nice map. Ooh, now this guy is just destroyed. He is, we have a total of 10 flat tires. Of course, they only count one tire each on the rear axles. So, even so, 6 flat tires. No suspension, no engine, no fuel tank. All right. Cosmos Service. I'm gonna come over here to this driveway. It looks like it will circle down and around to a road down here. And we got another Aramatsu Forester. I'd say he did a nice job putting this map together. Definitely like it. It's got a fair number of tasks, so there's definitely stuff to do. No contracts. Mikey doesn't typically do contracts. Well, that's a funny thing to have growing up in the middle of your road. Well, what do we got here besides something not necessarily completely inaccessible, but not easily accessible? Right there. It's a little challenge. Those buildings just victims of the sinkhole. Why do I have a feeling that section was inspired by Sunken? A little roadcraft inspiration there. Nothing in here though. Another little access point there. Brings you to this bridge. Alright, well, let's head back over there to Cosmos Service. You know, haven't even done a single delivery yet. I'm enjoying the map so far. Ooh, signs. What do the signs say? Ah, they're arrows. They say, hang it right, dude. So this must be where we get our medium planks at. Possibly. Truck is fully repaired. There's definitely a service center. There's definitely another Aramatsu Forester over there. Cargo management, medium planks. So we have now found all of our planks. Yeah, that is ours as well. So now which way do we want to go? I haven't been on that road. I think what we'll do is we'll recover back to the garage and we will head out from here. And and see how far, see if that road takes us all the way to the bridge. Eyes are telling you it's time for bed. All right, Steve. We'll catch you later. We know that's the one that goes to the other factory. So we want to see how far we get along this road. Let's see. Let's drive up in here. Ooh, a little tippy. Don't take that corner too fast. I like it. They'll sneak up on you. Ah, we found the tater farm. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know how pulling it that direction worked, but it did, so I'm not going to complain. See, we are stuck in a rut. Turn the all-wheel drive on, dummy. Yep, potatoes. MJ calls them ties. I probably just slaughtered the pronunciation of it, but that's what it sounds like he's saying to me. MJ, if you watch this, correct me. Although I know he's definitely not watching it right now. Oof. Ah. That is a big old scarecrow. That's kind of like a Jeepers Creepers scarecrow. Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those eyes? Cargo management. Consumables. That's looking a bit squishy back that way, but you never know. Looks like that road is going to come off the end of this bridge. Alright, let's get back on the main road real quick. Nice job on the farm. Wow. Put some detail into that one. Did some work. Never sell your map makers short, guys. They put some time in. And this ain't even Mikey's job. This is his hobby. This and music. Get on the road. Woo! That could have been bad. Alright, got something over there. No tasks or anything here. That road runs around to the other side of that. And all of that. Yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and end the stream right here. We will come back next time and finish scouting out these couple of black areas we got here in the middle, and then possibly start on some getting some tasks done on our next ModMap Monday. Again, I apologize if you were looking forward to seeing some more of Snowspire Highlands. There's an issue, I guess it's Mod.io must be having an issue or something, because it showed all but this out of the mod maps that I had as being broken. And when I went into Mod.io to try to re-download or anything, they still showed broken to Mod.io. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll be fixed soon, maybe it won't, but again, thank you. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. And we are going to see who, if anybody, we can possibly raid tonight. Is there anybody playing anything along the lines of what we are? Well, nobody really doing the Snowrunner thing right now, but we have, yeah, you have yourself a good one too. Looks like Shield Maiden is opening up a ski resort. So let's go give her a little quick visit, and make sure when you're there you hit that like button and check her out and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you all next time.